zero transition matters to me because, like a growing number of people, I see this as the existential challenge of this decade. I'm frustrated at the pace of action around climate change. I'm frustrated at those who continue with business as usual models, disregarding the environmental and societal cost of that inaction. The encouraging thing is that solutions are available, and I really get excited about playing a role in financing and facilitating the transition to a low carbon, sustainable, and hopefully just economy. I think I see three basic trends that will change the way that business operates after 2020. I think firstly, we've seen people really focusing on supply chains because COVID has revealed the fragility of many interconnected global supply chains. Secondly, I think as our digital sort of platforms have expanded during the COVID period and we've got more used to remote working, I don't see us going back to the previous status quo. I think that will change the way we work forever. And I think thirdly, I think it's caused many of us to question, what do we value? And I think as we rebuild the economy post-COVID, we will see greater emphasis on businesses that lead to societal value and support a green recovery. And if that happens, that will be a good thing. So what makes me hopeful that we can meet the world's net zero targets? I think firstly, the fact that we know what most of the solutions are, certainly enough solutions to get us considerably further forward towards net zero. Secondly, I think we've seen in recent years how mass deployment of wind and solar technology has driven down the cost of those technologies and made them really cost effective. And we can repeat that with the other technologies we need. I think thirdly, the direction of travel is clearer, whether it's government statements, whether it's business action, whether it's central banks, whether it's finance companies, whether it's the public. I think there's a growing conviction around the need to take action. And I think that will spur the sort of investment we need to see in clean tech and new business models to drive a low carbon economy. And I think lastly, the action we've seen in 2020 around COVID-19 just shows us how powerful global collective action can be. That makes me hopeful.
So the project I'm most proud of is a company called Propelair, where they have designed and come up with a brand new toilet that uses significantly less water. Per flush, it uses 1 litre to 1.5 litres instead of 9 litres from a normal ordinary toilet. So it saves 84% water. It also has other attributes which make it a really interesting technology for use across a number of different sectors. That technology includes the fact that the system uses air to dispel the waste, and so therefore you have to shut the lid to create the seal. And in doing that, that means that you create far less aerosol than you would with a normal toilet. And because of the fact that you are using less water, the refill rate is rather fast, which is highly appropriate for solving where there's large queuing for toilets in public places. Anywhere where there is water stress, this technology is very useful. So we found that the uptake in its opportunity in places like Africa and Australia, California, and places across the world where there is water stress, it's been extremely well received. And so we are very, very pleased with the opportunity for this project to become a world-beating innovation. And we are seeing great returns from our investment to date.